because I'm from Sagkeeng. And first of all, I'll tell you what I do this summertime. I work for Natural Resources as a firefighter. And I seen what hydro does to the land and along the river in Winnipeg River. There's hydro dams there, and by the mouth of the river there's Pine Falls. That's where I'm from. And then there's Great Falls and McCartan Falls. And beyond that we have rice lakes, where we used to go every fall to harvest the rice. But about 10, 15, 20 years ago, that rice has been declining because of those dams. They close their dams, and then the water rises and drowns the rice. And just like that kid said, that hydro is screwing up the environment. And no, we can no longer go out there, because we used to have villages out there in the rice lakes to pick the rice and harvest it. Process it. And now we have a rice processing plant over there in a place called Rice Lake. But now we can't do that anymore, because we have to wait for the rice to come to Saskatchewan, of all places. And up north here, that's where that guy gets his rice from, to do that, because hydro is killing our rice fields out here in the White Sea. And I feel sorry for you guys up north, because you know that all the farmers around here, they put pesticides on their fields in the summertime when they're planting. And then all that sits in the ground there, and the winter time comes, because in the winter time that's where they close their dams. And then in the spring, in the thaw, that's when they open their dams, and all the poisons go into the water. And it goes up north to your mosquito live. And that's where you get your poisons from, when going up that way. And it all comes from here along the Winnipeg, along the lake, and up north that way. And what I saw in firefighting there is a lot of beauty out there. Last time I was up in here going to Nelson House there, I saw a beautiful beach along the Lake Winnipeg there. I don't know if it still exists, because I no longer fight fire. I just work in a plant in Pine Falls with fire equipment. But what I saw from the air as a firefighter was all beautiful, especially on the east side. Now that's gone because of fire. Plus, in Sagkeeng there where I live, we used to have our own little beaches in a bay. Now we don't have those. It's just mud. Because all the water, when they open it down, the water weakens the ground and it falls in. No more little beaches. And that's why I'm proud of those students that talked. I owe them that. We have some youth from Sagkeeng, but I don't know if they're ready to speak about what I do and what's done to life in general for us. Like myself, I used to listen to those guys up in picking rice, and they used to say that they used to paddle all the way to the rice fields to catch and fish on the rice, and they can have food to eat when they get to the rice fields. And then they used to have these places where they had sacred, for tobacco offerings along the way. And now they say they can't recognize those places where they used to do that, because everything's underwater. To tell you the truth, in between McCartan Falls and Latabonnie, there's a reserve there, but that reserve is underwater. reserve belongs to Ontario anyway. No, but that reserve is underwater. It's supposed to be a reserve right by Lac de Bonnie there, but not anymore. It's underwater just to let you guys know that the people that don't know what hydro does to the country upstream and downstream. Along the lake too, because I used to live in Gimli, I used to be a fisherman. I used to drink the water in the lake just like that when I was working in Gimli, but now I guess I can't because I don't know what hydro does to the water when it because I guess it uproots everything then and the poisons are in there too. And there's another thing I was going to tell you people about oh yeah, hydro. That's what we're talking about. You know, bureaucrats said they make the electricity. Do they? It's a question you got to ask yourself.
Do they what?
Do they?
Do they what?
Make the electricity?
No.
You know what the answer is? You know who makes the electricity? The river that was destroyed. Because if the water wasn't running, they wouldn't get the electricity. They just sit behind their desks. They that were making electricity for the economy. And it's a multi-million-dollar industry. And why can't the people along the river get their fair share from that revenue? Just read that Manitoba, I would say that they're making hydro for the best interest of Canada. But maybe it is too, but all the sales they make to the United States, we don't see any of it. We don't see any of that money, but all we see is the destruction of the earth. That's all we see. So at Sagkeeng, the river used to be wide. You didn't need a telephone to visit your neighbor across the river. All you have to do is open your window and you can talk to your neighbor across the river. But now you need a telephone because it's how wide is it there? A mile wide in some places.
It's a lake.
Right?
It's a lake.
Yeah, it is a lake. And my granny used to have a farm. She used to have a lot of land there, but now it's just going to the swamp because of all the ground falling into the river when the dam is open. I guess pretty soon we'll be in the swamp.
You said something about Nelson House. They had a hydrant capacity as well.
Yeah, I know. Well, my cousin is working for I guess it's a part of natural resources where I work too, but well, he comes fish. I don't know how you come fish in the river. But he says that one of those mines there's mines on the eastern side there under I'm not sure because I used to see it from the air when we used to go fight fire there. I think they're open pit, and he says that one of those mines is going to fall into the ground there pretty soon because there's water under there. Then I told him, you don't have to be a very smart person to understand where that water is coming from. You know, when they close those mines, those dams, the water is not moving, it's not going anywhere. We've got to find a way somewhere to move somewhere. And water will fill in a little crack, it will, and open pit mines close by there, so it just more or less goes that way. And those owners of that mine are wondering where's all that water coming from. Duh. Dams are closed. So hydro is making a lot of damage, doing a lot of damage along the river system. And up to wherever it goes. Sometimes I think it goes all the way to Alaska because it's, the ice is not melting, but it's just being weakened by the poisons that they put in the ground. And water carries it. So don't believe what Al Gore tells you that it's global warming. No, it's just that hydro's been doing a lot of damage ever since it came into we just it's not only damaging the environment, it's damaging the lives of people that used to live on the land. I'm glad to go home and then open a light there it is, yeah, but you can very well see with a candle. But it's not up to me to try and change this policy that the federal provincial hydro have with their electricity, which actually belongs to the country, to the land really, because if there wasn't for running water, there would be no electricity. Plus on top of that, look at the future. Where are they going to be when the big corporate companies like hydro take over? I got a cell phone. I know it runs on electric, but that's just for communication. And stove I use for cooking. Well, they used to do that a long time ago without a stove. You remember your ancestors cooking over an open fire? The hydro came along, made everything easier to corrupt some people. You know what I mean? Well, that's all I got to say. It's just that I came with the students, they invited me to come with them, so I came along. And I just wanted to tell you guys my point of view about hydro. It's a big, legal, money-stealing, money-making stealing company anyway, corporation. And the provincial and federal government are there with them. They give us no choice but to I thank Cross Lake for winning their battle against hydro. Thank you guys.